Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Got some fun for you today. Today I'm working in the Dollhouse Journal and we're building the attic. You know how in the, I don't know, the house you always put the old books and newspapers or whatever, you just stuff everything up in the attic that you don't have room for down in the regular house part. So anyways, this is the attic, and for the attic I made these papers. Now I took some digitized, this is Little Women is out of copyright, so I took some digitized pages of the book and I tweaked them and made them look all, you know, vintagey, and then I put some flower pieces around there to make it look all pretty. So this is my attic pages. These are freebies on my website, and I'm thinking about doing a whole journal kit in this style. I think it's going to be beautiful. Anyways, this is today. And this is our attic papers. We've got this one and this one. You know, Little Women is one of my favorite books. And so I had to use those digitized pages and make them all a different, you know, you have to make them a different color and do things to them and stuff. I think they're beautiful. I hope you guys like them. I just really love them. So this is what I'm doing. I'm working with this, I'm working with this page today for the attic. And this is what, I've already got this one done because it was sort of my, let me see if this is going to work the way I want it to, kind of thing. Okay, so I matted the page and I put a belly band with writing space in here. And you've got, you know, you've got a big size belly band here, and you could tuck some stuff up in there too. I have Velcro on that. And these are little mini expandable pockets. Let me see, can you see that? Little expandable pockets, because in the attic you have a lot of little storage spaces, right? That's our thing for today. I'm going to show you how I did this, and then we'll have our attic together, right? Okay, so I have some stuff that's sort of pre-made. Now I did a video on making the expandable pockets not too long ago. If you get lost in this video, go watch that one. I'll link it down below. I think it's in the Stash Builders. Now these are tiny, but that's okay. Tiny is fine. It's fun, actually. So, okay, what you're going to need today, I'm trying to remember to do my shopping list that I was suggested I should do. This is cardstock that I printed this out on. You can use paper, whatever you have, use that. And so print your digitals, which will be on my website, julieworthington.com, freebies tab at the top of the page. You'll need a paper trimmer, scissors, a bone folder, glue and or double stick tape. I do both, so there you go. I use the paper trimmer when I'm doing the matting so that I can get a straight line unless I hold it crooked. So you hold your paper up here. I'll show you what I do. You hold your paper up here like you're, you know, pick out the part that you're going to use, right? Then you put a little line here, just a pencil line or whatever, and a little line here, and you just trim that out. And then you have this piece. I corner rounded and inked mine, so if you're going to do that, you would need some kind of ink. I use Vintage Photo. Most of the time I use Vintage Photo. Every now and then I bring in some other colors, but Vintage Photo and a corner rounder if you're going to round your corners. I like them rounded, so there you go. So that's going to go there, but I'm going to put all this together and put it on here and then put it on there, if that makes sense. Because it just works better that way, and instead of trying to work on all that lumpy bumpy stuff, right? Okay, so move that out of the way. I'm going to show you how I did my little, how I made my little things, right? Okay, now this one is sort of ready to put together. So our measurements are, and I will put the measurements in the description box below, okay? make your belly band the length of whatever your page is. All right, and this one's 2 inches, I'm pretty sure. It may be 2.5. I think it's 2. It's 2 inches. Yep. And that's big enough to have a good opening with lots of writing space and still fit on your page nicely. Okay, so this is sort of a stacking the image type thing. You line this up with your, you know, your whatever, and put it on there. All right, so that's that. Just 2 inches, 4 inches wide. Okay, sorry, 4 inches wide, because you're going to fold it in half, and that makes it 2 inches. Whew. Okay, now moving on. This one is our outside part. Let's see, and it is, well, I've got my measurements, 3 3/4 by 2, right? Because it's going to sit on here. This one is our inside pockets, and that's 2.5 by 2. Okay, and it actually goes this way. So what I did was, I'm going to score at 1/4 on each side, and that makes that 2.5 come back down to 2, right? Okay, I'm going to do that in just a second. I forgot my ink, and I don't want to do this, put this together. This one's already done up and inked and ready to put together, but this one is not inked, and I need to ink as I go, because if I put this all together and don't ink it, I'll be mad at myself. So hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Boy, I'm fast, huh? You'll never know. Okay. All right, we're to this place, okay? So I'm going to pull out my big old scoreboard. But, you know, I'm only going to do 1/4 inch on each of the long sides. Let me move that out of the way so I can get it over here. So I'm holding this very tautly so that it doesn't wriggle around on me. Do 1/4 on one, 1/4 on the other. And that's that. How's that? Pretty cool. Okay. Now, we're going to give this a little fold up and a little fold up. This is our inside pockets, okay? Yep, our inside pockets. Move that out of the way. Okay. So, best way to do this, now you can go ahead and score at 1 inch if you wish. You can do that. I'm just going to fold it up and get these sides even with each other, like so, and hold that real still, and, you know, press it down that way. Works for me, and I don't have to pull my scoreboard back out. That's, you know, it's not that hard to do, but hey, you know. So we're going to cut off right here like so, and then we're going to take off up here just a teensy bit, like so, and like so. Then we're just going to chop all this off right here and right here. You're just cutting that score line out, okay? All that's done. Okay, now there we are. That's the makings of our teeny weeny little pocket. See, it's going to be like this. Okay, so now we're going to pull the scoreboard back out and do this one. We are going to score at, let's see, I got to read my notes. Okay, score at 1 1/8. I'm being very specific, aren't I? Okay, 1 1/8 and 3/4 of an inch. Okay, now we're going to fold that up and fold that down, and let me see if that's the same. When you're using one scoreboard and then you go to another, because I've got one up yonder where I craft and one back here, it can get a little different. Let's see. Because, yeah, I am going to fold this one a little bit further in because it needs it. So, yeah, you just line it up on the sides, right? And fold it down. Press it down. Now, if you worry about doing something like that and having your score line, just press it back out. You can't even tell it was there. Not hardly anyways. So, just press it back out and it's fine. Okay, now, let's see if we've got it close. Pretty close. Pretty close. Okay, so we've got our fold up here and our fold down here. Oh yeah, I know it's silly, but I think it's cute. I'm gonna round my little corners. Yep. It's cute. All right, now we've got that far, and I need to go ahead and ink in front of you because it is what it is. I'm just going to do a quick inking around it to take the white edge off. Some of this doesn't need inked, some of it does, so you'll just have to bear with me real quick to do this. Yep. Okay, that, and now we're going to do this one. Just the stuff you're going to see, right? Fold that in and give it an inking. You won't see that, you silly. Okay, now get that out of the way. Okay, I've got this ready. Let me move that one out of the way. So I'm going to use my glue on this one. It's just teeny tiny. Put this down. Teeny tiny little pockets. Okay. Fold that up and get it straight. Fold that one up and get it straight, right? Itsy weetsy little things. Okay, there you go. And where's my double stick tape? So I'm going to put it here, here, and put my little bit of tape. So they're in the same place, right? Now on the, let me see. On this one, I'm only doing one side, but on this one, it's got both sides with the tape. There's a reason for that. This one is going to fit together like so, and then you've got tape on both sides to sit it in there and stick it to it, right? Okay, so let's do this. Put it together. Okay, itsy bitsy little things. All right, now you just want to carefully hold these together. Oh my word. You want to hold them both the right side up and get them straight, and then just push it in there and make sure both the tops and the bottoms are together. Oh my goodness. That would be frustrating to have to go deal with that. But you could just pull it apart and do it over, right? Okay, now we've got that ready. We're just going to line this up with the not sticky part, okay? And sit it down in there and give it a little pressing. Yep. So now that that's in there, we know where it's going. It's not going to get out of alignment, right? It's cute. Okay, then we're just going to fold that over. And we've got our little pocket. Is that cute or what? Yeah? Okay, then we've got that, and it's going to sit on there in a minute. Now, I thought since, you know, that can get a little bit maybe confusing, I don't know, it might not. I'm going to show you that one again. That's why I didn't put this one together already. So, tops to tops. This is the top. I know it is. I know it is. Yes, it is. Okay, and this is the top. Sometimes they want to play funny games with you. This one's been sitting there for a minute. It's not stuck together. It's just, oh, that was stuck together a little bit right there. Okay, now it's not. Okay, top to top, bottom to bottom. Get your sides lined up and just ease that together and squash it. Did I do that wrong, or did I just not put tape on that one? I just didn't put tape on that one. That's what it is. Okay, now we've got that. Yeah, that's what I did. It goes this way, you silly. Little bitty things. Okay, now we're good. I don't know, showing you twice might be more confusing than showing you once. If you get confused, rewind me. You'll see what I'm doing. As I said before, I'm just as friendly the second time around. Okay, sit that in there to the not sticky part, and then give it a press in, and then press it down, and then take your tape off and get the front of it on. Okay. And give that a press down. Is that cute or what? Now we've got our little pockets made. Yep. Ready to go on our belly band, which is going to go on our page. Now I've got to get a little bit of cutting out stuff done. So hold on again for another second and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm fast again. Well, like I said, you'll never know. Anyways, so you just hold it up there and trim it off, right? Then once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and, as I did on this other one, you see I rounded my little corners. I just think it looks good to do that. You don't have to do that, but I'm gonna. So, and when you're doing little bitty things, you just set it to the side that you're, you know, if it makes sense, you just sit it on this side if you're doing this one, this side if you're doing that one, and then just hold it still in there, and it'll trim your little corners. These corner rounders are a lot of fun to play with. They give you a, I don't know, a little, they give you a look that's just finished look, I guess. A nice look. Okay, then you do that. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one whilst I'm doing. Now, like I have said before, if your corner rounder starts muffing things up and not rounding your corners like it should, it's probably because you got something stuck up in there. So it's best to try to make sure that all these things are clear and you don't have any little bits sticking out, because that's when it will clip it wrong, okay? So there you go. Let me get all these little tidbits off of here. Keep a clean workspace, yeah, more or less, much as we can. Okay, so, sorry. I guess I could have done all this stuff off camera, but I did not, so we'll just do it this way. A little bit of ink, doesn't take but a second. And it does give it that nice finished look, and you get a little bit of vintage look with it. Guess that's why they call it vintage photo. I don't know. I get silly, you know. Okay. So yeah, just taking these and putting them on there. This one, excuse me, gosh. Okay, we'll do this one, then we'll do that one, and then we'll put it together. I think it's going to be adorable. Okay. It's teeny, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the glue by itself instead of, well, what happened? Look, I haven't been gone that long. I don't know. Glue gets all funny on you and you just wonder why. Okay, there you go. All right. Now we're going to put this around here and get this on there and make it adorable, right? I think we are. I'm trying to make sure I'm not getting my, not that I would really probably ever notice, but I don't want my text that's behind there, because there's some faint text you can see in behind there, and it's, I don't want it to be upside down. If I ever noticed it in the future, it would bother the heck out of me. I don't know. I'm weird that way. I can't help it. I would think, oh, I messed up. You know, it doesn't, if you don't have that problem, then, you know, don't worry about it. But like I said, there is text in behind these images from the book page because I layered them on there. And because I thought it would be pretty. And I think it is pretty. You guys will have to let me know. I just think it's, I don't know, really pretty. Okay, so let's get this one on there, and then we'll stick them on there. Well, I also stuck them on as a pocket, so I will show you that one. I didn't want them to be just flat down. Oop, that would be upside down, yes, silly. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to get them centered-ish as possible. Okay, and yeah, it goes that way. I thought, you know, it's an attic. You need all kinds of little bitty nooks and crannies to put things in, right? So, of course, I put them down as a pocket. A little mini, teeny, weeny, mini pocket, right? Okay. Now, before we put them on the belly band as a pocket, I'm going to put some Velcro on here. But I'm going to do, I'm trying not to blind you with these shiny things, you know. I'm going to do a half for each one. Ooh, I've got a half right here. Haha. Okay. I've got one half. Okay, so that's still going to leave me half. Okay, whatever. Okay, I want the woolly side up at the top, so somewhere in the middle there. Hopefully this is going to work. I'm not, you know, too exact of a science kind of thing, but oh, well, really. Okay, it just peeled right off with the thing. It's really got strong sticky stuff, these things. Okay. Now, right there, I'm trying really hard not to stick my head in the camera, guys. Because with this kind of thing, you just really want to get your head over it and, you know, and look at it. Yeah. Give it some pressure. And then peel it back. Yep. Make sure I didn't go over. I went over a little bit there, but I don't have a problem with that. I'm just going to trim it right like so. Yep. And that one's fine. Okay. Ooh, I better put that in the trash because I will never find it. It'll be on my desk bothering me forever. Okay, now we've got, I can pick it up. We've got one done. Yeah, I'm trying not to blind you. I know this stuff can be, you know, it can be shiny, is what I'm trying to say. Yep, shiny. Okay, right like so. Put it out. And then I'm gonna, my simple method is just cut it in half. Yeah. And then Now this one I'll save to put back on the top of that because it's sticky. Okay, and I'm trying to figure out which one's the woolly side. This is, okay. Yep, right somewhere in the middle. Yeah, somewhere in the middle, like so. Stick it down and hopefully I can peel this one off without it. Oh, that worked. Sometimes things come together. Sometimes you gotta work with them. All right. Now, if you don't want to use Velcro, you can always do something else. You can, that one's a little over. You can use snaps. You can use little string ties. You could put a string around the back and tie it in the front because, you know, when you put it down, it's down. Okay, so let me put this away so I don't have a mess on my, that. Okay, now we've got these together and we're going to put our belly band together. I thought I would just have it like so. I guess I could line it up with this one. That might be a good idea because it's going to be sitting next to it, right? So there and there, yeah? All right, again, we're going to use our little teeny, this is, I think this is a 1/8 double stick tape. And I'm just going to put it on 3 sides, just like any other pocket you would put, right? Just simply do this and this and this. Have it all around your edges except for the top, of course. You've got that and that and that. Awesome. Okay, one more. Yep, where'd it go? I'm trying to use this little bitty end up because it's almost done, and you know, it's better to use it than start a whole another row. I think I actually accidentally started another row and I go, oh no, you don't. So I'm making myself use this one up. It's not got that much more to go. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, now we're ready to put them down there. Hope my glue hasn't dried up. Gosh. Well, I know it'll come off. I just put it on there. Silly. Okay. There. And that one. Okay. Now, a little glue just for security's sakes, you know. I don't have any little mini journal cards made yet to put in here, but you know what? I'm gonna make some out of this book page that I'm putting it on, and then stick them down in there. So lots of ways to use these freebies. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to just make them as this or just this. You can use them all different ways. And if you do that, then they're kind of matchy-matchy. Oh, let me make sure I don't get glue on that, because you don't want that. Okay. Making sure I've got that. You know what? I'm going to put some clips just for a second or two on here, just so that I've got some pressure on those corners, just because, you know, it is a little bit bulky. So that means if you put bulk somewhere, you've got to put not bulk somewhere else, if that makes sense. It's the way I think of it, is you're trading off. If I'm putting bulk here, then I'm going to leave something off somewhere else and make it a flat something. Like here, that will be probably a stacked image pocket. that's just going to be a flat pocket or a gusseted pocket even. But you can put something in there that's just not too bulky, because this is bulky. So you have to trade off, right? Or, yeah, that's the way my little brain thinks of it, is I'm trading off because I'm putting bulk in here. Yep. I've got a bit of bulk back here because I've got the hinged pages that I did for the kids' rooms. And then I'm putting the attic in back here because, you know, in my mind, I think of it, well, there's that ladder kind of steps that goes up to the attic, and it's somewhere around where the bedrooms are, right? In the house. Okay, so I'm going to line this one up here and then move it off so I can press it down. I don't like to work on lumpy bumpy if I don't have to, right? Sometimes you have to, and we just, you know, just do it, right? Okay. Now, I want to open this up and make sure I'm not gluing it together, because I made this to fit right on the edge. So if you do this, make sure you don't glue your secret writing space together, right? Just saying. It's a thing that you don't want to do. Alright, I'm going to give that a little pressure for a minute. Isn't that adorable though? I mean, really, guys, that's adorable. You've got, yeah, all this space to write in, all this space to put things in, little bitty space, but still it's space. And then you've got the room for the little journal cards to go right in there. It's cute. Okay. While that's settling in, I'm going to go ahead and put my tape on the ends. Still using this 1/8 tape. So it's going to go there to there, and then there to there. And, you know, building a house is hard work. We have to do all these little things. Okay. Now I'm going to take these off, and that should be caught on really good. And I've got to get my Velcro, and this time I'll use the full piece like I did over here. You've got plenty of room to put your full piece of Velcro. Sorry, I didn't mean to blind you. I'm trying not to blind you, and then I just throw it over there. It's a thing, right? Okay, so I'm going to put my woolies up and the roughies down. That's the way I think of them. The little woolly ones on the top part, and the roughy ones, because they are rough. They're kind of, I don't know, just scruffy ones. Put those right on the corners there. And stick this back in here. Get out the roughies. And I just stick them on top. That way you know they're lined up when you close it. Go ahead and close that in like so. Then you've got that one. Sorry for my reach. Okay, now I'm going to do my other one. Just stick it on there so you know for sure it's lined up and you've got it straight. Yep, like so. Now, putting this down is going to be working a little bit on the lumpy bumpy, but that's okay. We will deal with it. As I said, we will deal with it. Now we've got this. Excuse me. We're going to put this on here. And we want it to line up more or less with what we're doing on the page. I've got this little mark here. This is actually a mark that's on the page. It's somebody's sleeve right there that's handing maybe Beth a book or something. I don't know. Anyways, I think it's what it is. Okay, so maybe Meg. Anyways, we're going to put this here, line that up here because we are stacking our image, and get it on there. Okay. We'll do one end at a time though, because We don't throw caution to the wind when we're making journals, do we? Or I don't. I'm like, no, I've got to do this just right. Not perfect, but perfect-ish, right? Perfect-ish. That's a thing, right? Okay, like that. Get glue on my mat, of course. I've got another one ordered, so it's okay. Sheesh. This one came all lumpy, rumpy. I can't get it to flatten out. So, it's a thing. I'm just trying to get through it, right? Okay, I don't want to glue this together either. When I'm making them, and they got to go the full length of the page, you just kind of have to carefully work that in, because, yeah, you don't want to glue this together. So make sure that that gets dry before you get, you know, too crazy with it. Okay, now we're going to take this off and put this down. Alrighty. I hope you guys like this little attic project. I just think it's adorable. Yeah, right there. Okay. Come on. I did round the corners on this, and there was reasons for that. Besides the fact that I think they look good, this one gives me the option to press this down really good without having to, you know, open it all the way. Okay, now, I think it's adorable. All right, here we go. If I can pick that up, I'm going to put it in the trash. Okay. Now, I'm going to give that just a second. Make sure it's all dry. Because, yeah. Okay. Now, our attic is coming together. Oh, I love it. Okay. Now, we've got this together. We've got our double stick tape on here. Let's get on with putting it on there. Yep. Now, it's just matting, right? And if you have trouble, you think, oh, that's a little bit too much, go watch my Beginner Basic series. It shows you how to do the envelope journals. It shows you how to do the matting. It shows you how to do all kinds of stuff, to where I wanted it to be so comprehensive, at least I hope it is, to where somebody could watch that and they could make a journal exactly like this or many other ones that I've made. And so hopefully that will help just everybody who has a little bit of, you know, problems, or if you're new or whatever, you know, just watch that and it'll help you get to here, right? I want a border that's even-ish, right? Okay, there. Now, awesomeness. Okay, let me see if I can turn this over on its belly. You know, I just want to flatten it a little. Okay, there, and there, and there, there. Okay, now. Yep. All right, let's finish this thing up. Yeah, that Beginner Basic series is supposedly, I don't know, I wanted it to help. So, I'll put the link to the playlist for it in the description box if you want to go and learn how to do all this. I can't craft and talk at the same time. It gets weird for me sometimes. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, if you want to do that, I'll put that in the description box, and you can go and hone up your crafting skills. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That is so cute, guys. That's beautiful. Okay. So our attic is done. Well, except for some lace. You know I'll put lace on there. We've got writing space. We've got a place to put a large journal card or a little notebook or whatever you want to put in your attic. And we've got our little expandables, our little expandable pockets. Ah, that's cute. Okay, so attic is finished. Now, this journal is really coming together, guys. So much going on. This is a big expandable. This is the one I did the tutorial on. And then I decorated it up and put it on the brick wall. I did a stash builders for this one. This is the photo flip. Yeah. And let's see. The rest of it is going to more or less be some little hidey spots, tucks and stuff like that. I still have to put a signature in here somewhere. I mean, come on. Which is probably going to be here. So, because this is the study, the library, the den, where you would, go write a letter anyway. So, that's going to be where the signature is. And this is the welcome to our home kind of thing. Oh, it's so pretty. It has been so much fun to work on. That was super fun. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to tell you about the draw. Now there's loads of stuff. The freebies are on my website, right? Freebies. That's the same page. Okay. Freebies. Oh, that's where I chopped off the bottom to make my things for that. Okay. This one and this one are on my website, julieworthington.com. Freebies tab at the top of the page. If you want to be in the drawing to get a free digital kit, the whole kit, from my Etsy shop for free, just leave a comment down below any of my videos. Say hi or whatever you want to do. Just leave a comment and you'll be entered into the drawing. When I get to 700, 800, 900, and 1,000, I'm going to do a drawing for a free digital journal kit. And so that's all you got to do to be in the drawing is just say hi in the comments and I'll put your name on the list. So yeah, I hope you guys are having fun. I am having a blast with this one. Still so many ideas coming into my head. So, and I'm also with this journal kit, it's a dollhouse, right? So I'm making a room box. I'm making a the room box. I'm using the background page for the brick wall. I'm making a whole dollhouse, which that's going to take time, okay? I haven't even got it started put together yet. I'm making it out of a shelf. Yeah, dollhouses are expensive, so I'm making one out of a shelf. Using my papers from my Dollhouse Journal kit to make the dollhouse. It's going to be fun. I may have to solicit help from family and friends. But anyways, there you go. You guys take care. Have fun. Make these and show them to me. You can go over to my Facebook group. You can add a picture, a comment in there. And let me see what you did. I think they're beautiful. So much fun to make. You guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. TTFN.